Today is our Weatherization Awareness Day. We chose to do it as a press conference because we felt that it was a chance for us to kick off the weatherization program in this territory. It's a new program to the territory, and a lot of people don't know a lot about it. I sometimes wonder even if all of our staff knows exactly what we're doing and what we're going to be doing in this program. It's a wonderful program. Weatherization assistance has been in the United States since 1976. It is the longest running program by the U.S. Department of Energy. It's a very, very popular program, and it has been able to sustain itself because of the good things that it does. We in the Virgin Islands have never been a part of weatherization, neither have any of the territories. One of the main reasons is because basically for years what weatherization has done is really help people with their heating problems. They've helped them with the insulation of their homes, through their roof, through windows, through furnaces, and making their homes, keeping the cold out. Because for low-income families, that's a big thing, especially in the winter when it really is hard on the oil for everyone. In 2009, with the ARA funds that came in, what we were able to do, the United States made it that the weatherization program could be open to all the territories. And so this is the first time that all the territories have been part of the weatherization program. So in 2009 was the first time the Virgin Islands and the other territories were able to apply for funds, and we were able to apply for ARA funds by putting in a grant. And we put in a grant, this office put in a grant in 2009 and received a grant for ARA funds of $1.4 million. After receiving that grant in 2009, we were able to start the program, and the program is to go from 2009, it started in July of 2009, and we would conclude the ARA program in March of 2012. After that time, we would finish, we were proposed to finish our ARA funds. But we were also blessed once again, and because of miscalculations or some other appropriations, we received an additional $411,000 in September of 2010. So the total funds for ARA WAP at this point is $1,827,182. And that's really significant for us because that allows us to do a lot more homes. The past year, what we've been doing a number of homes, and we have a number of homes that we've already been working with, and we had a great cooperation with the Department of Human Services through their ECAP program. And so ECAP made referrals, and we were able to take those referrals and start weatherizing those homes. So we have today with us one of the people who works with the ECAP program, and that's Linnea Hector, and she's here today with us. And Linnea has been very good, and her counterpart in St. Thomas, in providing us with the information we needed to make sure that we had homes that we could start with. So that is how we started our first group of homes. We are now getting ready to go out to the public. And in going out to the public, we are going to be bringing in someone to be an intake agent for us. And we have selected the Methodist Outreach Training Program in St. Thomas, who is going to do intake for the entire territory. They have locations in St. Croix, St. Thomas, and St. John, and they are going to do that for us.
18 watts compared to about 40 watts from the incandescent light bulb. And basically a lot of the homes, they have incandescent light bulbs in there because they're actually cheaper to maintain. And basically through education, you can teach the residents and the clients that basically that CFLs help you to conserve energy. And yes, it may be an expense right off the bat, but through gradually you can actually upgrade your home slowly, and you can actually see the energy saving over a period of time. We also have a electronic timer switch. Basically, it helps with a battery backup, and it helps to keep and regulate the timing of your water heater. So therefore, you don't have to physically go and unplug it from the wall. So it is a great saver. We have power strips. Basically, you plug all your electronic devices into this, and when you're not in use, you deactivate it here with the switch. And when you're ready to turn it back on, you reset it, and you can enjoy your items. So basically, what else?
The refrigerator.
Yeah, the refrigerator. We don't have a display item for the refrigerator because it is a big item to actually haul around. But we do install Energy Star rated refrigerators. Depending on what size they had in their home, we try to match it to get them exactly about what the same size they had before. Okay. Anything else? Okay. All right. Thank you.
You can tell them a little bit about what happens when you go into the home.
Well, a lot of people, like I said, there are a lot of misconceptions about CFL light bulbs. A lot of people don't want them in their home because they said they're not bright enough, but they come in different intensities. So basically, I show them when you compare the different ones, and you can see this is soft white compared to this one is a little bit brighter, right? And this is natural light. So basically, showing them, I don't walk around with a display item, but I have the different kind of bulbs on hand that I can screw them in and basically let them know. And it actually helps to change their mind and their decision. And after they see the different colors and intensity that come in, they're actually more, willing to have them installed. So it's through education, you can help these people to be more conservative when it comes to energy and change their minds, and then they pass it on to the different friends and relatives and let them know about our program and let them know how they can save if they're able and have the monetary needs.
Submit their applications till December, but they can pick them up
They can
right
pick
now.
them up.
Okay. So they can start filling them out now.
They can start filling them out, they can start getting all the documentation that will help their application to go through more smoothly so they can get certified. The water heater is that it heats up to 120 or 110 when it cools down, and then it turns on again, and each time it has to heat back up again, your power bill goes up. So water heater timers help. The flow shower heads. Those low flow shower heads, 2 gallons per minute is what they will do as far as these shower heads. The old shower heads, if you go into a bathroom, if they're the old ones, a lot of them are like almost 5 gallons per minute. So there's a lot of water. And you say, well, how's water with energy? Well, it's 2 ways for us in the Virgin Islands. If you're using hot water, you have to heat more water because you're spending more. If you 5 gallons next to 2 gallons, it's more water that you're heating. And also our pumps. Our pumps have to run each time we have it, so you're saving energy when you're using less water. The aerators are able to help because they put air in the water, and so therefore, instead of having to use a lot of water, you use a lot less water, so aerators help. And as for the power strips, when we place a power strip into the home, they're able to plug in. If you ever see any of the newer devices, people just don't know this, but like when you go to bed at night, your whole living room might look like a Christmas tree. And it looks like a Christmas tree because everything is still on. You'll see a little red light here, a blue light there, an orange light here, a green light there. Those items are still on even if everything is off and no one's plugged in. If your charger stays plugged in, it's on. If you have a charger for your power drill, it's on. If you have your computer monitors, even though they're off, they're actually on. So there is, when you plug everything into a power strip, if you push that button, to press it off, you actually turn the power off of everything in your house, and that's plugged in, and that saves you energy. What we want to do is to reduce the consumption for people, and it's the consumption that gets them. So when we finish with a house, we consider it by energized. And by energized, you'll hear a lot of it coming in the future when you hear of Eden and when you hear of our whole initiative with the Eden Project, which is to reduce our energy by 60% of fuel. We want to reduce down to 60% of fuel and 40% of renewables. And in order to get to renewables, you have to be energy efficient. So our part in this whole process is the energy efficient.